Hey, this is Nick from Remedy667, and this is Horror Font Friday. So sometimes I like to go on Reddit in the Identify This Font thread and just kind of dig around for fun pieces of lettering that aren't fonts and turn them into fonts. So I found this interesting looking carved sign, and I really liked the texture. I mean, this without the texture is just some very clean, maybe Art Deco looking style of type. But I like this grittiness. So I did a lot of work here, lightening it up and moving some of the cracks just so I could have the numbers individual. And we're going to cut that out and take it into Illustrator. Run the Curse of Dracula on it. Leave me be, demon. And let's clean up the lines. And we're going to duplicate it so we know where it came from. Sorry, my finger's still a little chopped up, but should be fine soon. I'm going to group certain parts together just to get what we have and kind of see where we're at. Got a G, R, and E, that's important, right? Sure. Got a C, G will go into H, and then I. This is going to be pretty interesting, I think. These ends are out of control, evil. I'm going to use the second one. And this L. And we'll use this O. All right. Even those up here. Let's get some of these windows out of the way. Also, I'm eating lunch, so if you hear me slurping, whatever, that's probably what that is. I'll try to be quiet and not eat with my mouth full. Now, they always say in Reddit posts like, well, that's not a font, and that's true. It's not a font. And it doesn't follow the proper rules of a font. So we're taking some liberties here. Make that A a little taller. This is going to be our B. Our C, we actually want to extend a little bit more. Make a B. I feel like a B would actually probably coincide more like that. Right? It's going to be like that width. I guess this should be a little more spiky. Ah! All right. And we're just going to cover it up this time like that. Like that. That is a god-awful looking B. It almost looks more like an 8, actually. I'm going to put that to the side. Actually, put that to the bottom. To even it out a little bit, let's... There we go. That looks a lot better, actually. Foolish. Sometimes to make a D, we'd use a I and an O, but we are going to use a G. Today, because it's similar to the C and will require slightly less modification. E, F, it's weird not listening to music. I probably say that every week, but I usually listen to music when I design letters or draw letters. But because of the way YouTube works and copyright or whatever, I haven't really gotten into that yet with this. So I'm going to leave my JK empty, which is something that I do. Where are we at? 7 minutes. Holy shit. We're halfway there. Okay. No more messing around. We're going to make a P out of this R. That's really easy, like that. We're going to make both of them a little bit taller. This O is definitely getting taller. Same with the N. But the fun thing about this N, I don't know if you saw very much in the original what I took it from, but these points don't go to the line. It's like kind of shorter. It's weird. I don't think I would draw them like that. But as you can see, I am. Q, RST, let's get a U out of an O and an H. I want this U to be the same width as my H. I don't have to cut the top of the O because it's already cut. But I do have to cut the H because it's mean. What in the foolishness? So this got a little wavy when I did the crossover, and I don't particularly like that very much. However, because I'm just trying to, fly through this as fast as I can, I'm not actually going to do anything about it either. So I'll just stop my complaining right there. Deleting that part off of the N, and we're going to shorten this to there. Let's make this J, while we're here, Yao Ming. All right. How are we gonna make a K? Whoa, that's interesting. I have no idea what I just did there. It was weird. Not very well thought out. All right, let's actually there we go. J, K, L. M. Stop. All right. Now I know it's a rule to make the center line of the M dip lower, but you know who's not going to follow that rule today? This 15-minute make of a font. I feel like that's actually a rule that I break fairly often. Perhaps it's bad for legibility. I don't know, but that looks like an M to me, even though it's perhaps drawn incorrectly. Where are we at? 13 minutes. All right, getting close. Got to make a X, Y, and a Z. There's a Z. I want my Y to be low because that is how the K and R and all those letters work. So the Y is also going to work like that. My phone is flipping out, but that's what happens on your lunch break. People are like, hey, are you there right now? The server's down. Stop playing with letters. And X. Look at that. Oh, this is a messy, messy X. We're going to reflect on that. Ooh, that is gross looking. Round those off. And there we are, coming in at 16 minutes. And that is our piece of alphabet for the day. I don't know. There wasn't a lot to it today. Just thought it'd be neat to do a Reddit one. Next week is going to be pre-recorded because I'm going to be out of town on Friday. And then maybe soon we'll do some non-digital ones as soon as I get a camera hooked up around here. So, I don't know. That's it. Join us next week for Horror Font Friday. We'll draw some more alphabets in 15 minutes. Thanks for sticking around. Good night.